Salutations, family. Welcome back to the Purple Crown Goddess Tarot. I am the Purple Crown Goddess, Nakia. And it is an honor and a pleasure to be back here today to be able to do a reading for you all. I have posted the monthly Soul Glow readings for August, but do remember the readings are always timeless. Go more so by the title than you go by the date, the month, because a lot of the readings can fit. If you see a title that resonates with you, then that reading is probably for you. So Virgo's reading went really deep, and yeah, it went really deep. So today I want to do a reading today that came to me in a meditation, and it is called From Heart to Hand. Okay, from heart to hand. And it's a reading about spiritual purposes, work, career, finances, and just really honoring the space that is your heart and what you do with your hands out in the world, okay? So, as always, I'm going to start with a prayer. Divine Mother and Father, Most High God, thank you so much for allowing us to be here today. Thank you for your messages. Thank you for secret synchronicities. Thank you for abundance. Thank you for abundance of the things that are useful. Thank you for abundance of the things that we need. Thank you for a decrease of the things that are no longer serving us. Thank you for being so awesome that you will allow us to trade our trash for treasure, God. Thank you for allowing us to trade our trash, our perceived trash, for treasure. Thank you for allowing us to trade anxiety for love. Thank you for allowing us to trade fear for peace. Thank you for allowing us to trade our bum jobs for freedom that is actually lucrative to us. In your name, I thank you for this. So it is. Ashe, 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 Ashe. All right. I pray that you find secret synchronicities within this reading that are in alignment with messages that you're already receiving, so that you are guided on what your next action step should be. Okay? So let's go to the divine. What is the overarching theme of this reading today, Divine Mother and Father? What do we need to know today? What do we need to know to reach our goals and to bring what's in our hearts to our hands and out into the world? Look, the trade, the abundance, declutter. This is really truly about what we just spoke about, the trade, okay? The trading trash for treasure, okay? Getting rid of the things that no longer serve, okay? Donate what you can to help others who may need your items. Be sure to keep your schedule uncluttered as well. You know, a lot of us, it's not just, we've been trained to feel that we have to be out in the world working in such a way that, it demeans us, or not necessarily demeans us, but maybe in a way that we're not necessarily happy. Okay, so we could be out in the world working in such a way that doesn't make us happy because we feel like we need to pay our bills, we need to take care of this and take care of that, and that may be true, okay? But when your heart is of an abundant mindset, whatever you do and wherever you go, opportunities will follow you. This abundant mindset card says if you think of your abundance as something that it happens in the future, then it will always be one day away from you. See, feel, think, and speak of abundance as something you already have in the present moment, and that is what you will experience. Now, that's definitely for me, because quite frequently I find myself thinking about, what abundance could be instead of thinking about what abundance is, and I do live a very abundant life, and I'm sure that many of you live a very abundant life as well. You know, sometimes we tend to look more towards money when we think of abundance, right? Because we all need money to survive on the earthly plane. I mean, that is just what it is, you know. But when we start to look at what we truly treasure versus what is trash, how frequently do you get to come home to a peaceful environment? That was something that I didn't used to have. I used to have be in a very abusive relationship, mentally abusive, okay? And there was never any peace. There was never any peace at work, and there was never any peace at home. But my money was like six figures, you know? But who cares about six figures when you're thinking crazy thoughts because you can't get no peace, okay? Also, I want to just let you guys know, if you're interested in dope conversations with no limitations, very much like this one that I'm giving you right now, be sure to subscribe to my other YouTube channel with my partner in life at the Purple Crown Podcast, okay? And we just started it, but we've got 2 dope episodes posted right now, and we've got a lot of other very dope episodes to come, okay? So the YouTube channel is gonna focus on videos, you know, and the podcast itself, if you're just listening to the podcast, we post every Monday at 5 a.m. All right, and so you can follow us on Anchor or find us on Spotify, okay, at the Purple Crown Podcast. All right, Purple Crown Podcast, where we discuss any and everything under the crown. Thank you for clarity. Thank you for clarity of these messages. And you know, right now, this channel is a very small channel right now, okay? So whoever is finding these messages, these are almost personal. Like, God knows that you're going to find it, and God knows you're going to watch it. So to me, that's what I love. I love finding smaller channels when I'm really interested in an extremely personal reading, you know, and some of the larger channels will even resonate as well. You know, just kind of got to catch the flow. Some readers, I find them and I don't pay attention to what zodiac sign they post. I pay more attention to the title of the reading. Other readers, I know that I need to follow them by the sign specifically. All right. And then other times, you know, it just depends. It just depends. Some people get addicted to readings, and I think it's really important to know why you're listening to a reading or what you're listening for, and have your angels and spirit guides to help you see like which message is truly for you. Like this employment change right here. Somebody is looking at this employment change card and they know it is for them. They know they've been praying about an employment change. They have been thinking about an employment change. And listen, let me tell you what this says. Your career path is leading you in a higher direction with positive changes to support your dreams, priorities, passions, and life purpose. This is major for somebody, whoever this reading is for. Your life purpose is more important than any money you can make. It's way more important than any money you can make, okay? Trust that these changes will help you release the old and welcome the new. You are being supported each step of the way. Let's get some clarity. This Ace of Wands, the aces, you will learn. For me, the aces trump every other card in the tarot because they are gifts directly from God. Okay, so this Ace of Wands is a gift directly from God to help activate your solar plexus. The solar plexus is the area of your self-confidence, your self-worth. It's your drive. It's your get up and go. It's what says, I am going to do this. The solar plexus really says, I am, or I do, right? So this employment change that is going to help you step into your life purpose, it's the spirit of the divine has lit a fire in you, and you know that something that you're doing right now isn't serving your highest and greatest purpose, and something that you're doing right now isn't making you feel like life is like you're living your best life and living your life to the fullest. Okay, so I just got this feeling of like quivering. It can be a very scary feeling, especially if you're getting ready to leave a job. If somebody's getting ready to leave a job, Divine Mother and Father, what is your advice for them so that they can stay strong and fulfill their destiny? The Five of Cups. Clarify this Five of Cups. They're getting ready to leave a job. Ooh, change, change, change. Okay, change. You got the Five of Pentacles, the Five of Cups, and the Five of Swords. All right, change all around. So this change could be very uncomfortable depending on where your focus is. Okay, where should they? But look, underneath the bottom of the deck, as I was shuffling, we have the Lovers here, which is indicative of making a choice to choose what you're doing with your hands from heart to hand to do what you're loving. You know, is your job right now, may be paying the bills, but is it actually making your heart feel fulfilled, as if you're not betraying yourself with your own hands? Okay. Sometimes we betray ourselves with our own hands, okay? I also am feeling like hearing like 5-finger discount. So I'm feeling like, even though, yes, this is going to be an uncomfortable change, all right? I'm not going to lie to you. It's going to be a very uncomfortable change because it seems like I see the other 5. Look, you got all 5. Very uncomfortable change, but change indeed, okay? Very uncomfortable change, but change indeed. You're going to learn how to tap into the divine. You see this energy of the High Priestess here and this Ace of Wands is very similar. This is like you merging with this gift, becoming this gift. Third eye open, going from third eye blind to third eye open, being able to see the things that you actually need to see, being able to actually vibrate with the abundance that's in your life right now instead of trying to call it in. So, and you're supported each step of the way through this change. It looks like your life is going to look totally and completely different, because as I'm looking at this, I'm seeing this as well. This key over here in the corner, confidence, is you're going to have to be confident in everything that you are doing and not allow the fear to take over. Okay. Why have you shown me every 5 in this deck besides the Hierophant, Lord? Is this employment change? Where is this employment change taking the viewer? Look at that. It's taking you to a more sacred space where you're exchanging in money, and this money that and you see where it landed. It landed between your choice and your balance, okay? So this change is taking you to a space where you actually feel as if your needs are being met. And you don't have to sell yourself out to do it. You see, I feel like these wands here are protecting her from whatever it was that was going on at this job here that was making her feel like she had to sell herself out in order to pay the bills. You know, so all this energy here of this sadness, of this internal conflict, of this thinking that this job is never going to give me enough, or I'm never going to get enough, or, you know, I'm hearing, I am your source. I am your source. What other information do you want us to know about this employment change? Wow, this is a big major change. This is a huge major change. Thank you, Divine Mother and Father. This change that is taking place. What do you want us to understand about this change that is taking place? this change that is taking place turns the wheel of fortune in your favor. Because like I said, this Seven of Wands coming out first is letting me know that as you learn to honor the voice in your soul, okay? Honor the voice that's within your soul. You're going to generate this energy. You're going to generate this energy and this inner knowing that not only protects your mind and your soul. You see the solar plexus popping there from heart to hand. It's also going to protect your money. This change is bringing you into a better territory, a better way of thinking, because you're not going to be feeling as if you're betraying yourself anymore with this job, okay? Because some of you are just like, how is this job going to be? Why? This job just cannot be the only way. This job just cannot be the only way. But there again, I'm hearing, I am your source. Look right here, the Emperor. The Emperor is that fiery energy, okay? This is like you have gone all the way. You have taken this gift that the divine has given you, and you have taken it all the way to where you want to be. The Emperor he's not looking for employment. He's the employer, and he's not even just an employer. He is a great boss to work for. You want to work for somebody like this, because the Emperor wants to make sure that everybody has everything that they need in order to bring forth the work of the Most High God, okay? This is you doing what you love. So I think that right now the question is, what do you love? You know, to take this, and if this doesn't say, if this Six of Pentacles with this Lover's card doesn't say from heart to hand, and this Two of Pentacles, every time I see the Two of Pentacles, I always think of the infinity symbol anyway, right? But you have the infinity symbol laid out for you here in this Six of Pentacles. So this energy that begins in the heart and begins to move in and out of the environment, the world. You're exchanging honestly from your heart with the world, with the universe, okay? The universe. And it's what you love, and you feel safe and protected in this watery space. You're actually starting to shine a light on the things that you love, because I feel that the things that you love have been hidden because you have been in this energy, in this cyclic energy, and I did say cyclic for a reason, in this cyclic energy of needing to pay bills, going to work, coming home, doing this. I feel unfulfilled. It's just been a cycle. But this Ace of Wands comes in to break that cycle and spiral you out to the next level. The Wheel of Fortune is turning in your favor. Look, King of Cups, doing what you love. Queen of Pentacles. The money is there. But I do feel that there are some fears around this, which is completely understandable. Because this is a major change. Like, your life is not going to look the same. Life is not going to look the same. And also, being able to receive, being able to know how to ask, and knowing how to receive. That's going to be important in this change. Lots of vulnerability. And vulnerability is not something that a lot of people like to feel. But there's a lot of change. Knowing, being able to recognize your needs and ask for them to be met. What other information do you have about this major change, and how the viewer can find out or figure out what it is that they need to be doing to fulfill their life purpose, their life mission? What's the pathway to finding out the life mission? Stepping into the life mission. I'm feeling like it's going to be through your heartache, because heartache and anger is where passions are born. Like, what angers you? What makes you feel angry? What are you so passionate about that you are passionate enough about it to quit your job. Now, some of you are feeling the dark night of the soul. I want to look, the Hermit card. Stepping into their life purpose. Stepping into life purpose. There's an abundance of cards that keep falling out no matter what I do. So, but that was the Eight of Wands who stopped before. All right. The Star card. Okay. Gifts from the Great Spirit. These aces are gifts, okay? In the stack that I just looked at, we had an Ace of Pentacles. It was so many cards. That's why I ended up putting them back. We've got the Emperor again right here with the Emperor and the Queen of Cups. So healing what it is that you know you love to do. Allowing your masculine and your feminine, which your masculine energy, we all have expressions of masculine and feminine. Your masculine energy is the one who actually does the work, the one who actually gets the job done. The feminine is the part of us that is hidden. It's our inner voice, the one that is building the plan, the one that actually understands the next step, okay? It's the quiet internal orchestration of what is going to go down next, okay? So let's pull an oracle, and then we're going to be out of here. From heart to hand. From heart to hand. Is there anything that you would like the viewer to know? Yes, you have this gift that is coming, and what you're doing next, you need to understand that it's going to come from your passion, like what your life purpose is. What pisses you off the most is the door to what your life purpose is. We have the Justice card on the bottom of the deck. So this employment change is really going to be wrongs righted, okay? Wrongs righted. Look, it really is time for someone to leave their job, because this coming apart card, it only comes out when there is a solid ending. And that is what I have. That's the energy that I was picking up with all 5 energies from the tarot, right? That energy of it really is time to leave, because it could be tragic if you stay, you know. It could be a very terrible outcome if you stay. Let's see what is going on with this employment change. Is this something that you really want for the viewer to do? Now use your discretion and your discernment, okay? Some of you guys need to moonlight, and that's why this moon card is here. And what I mean by moonlighting is continue to work your job and go ahead and start looking elsewhere to find something to bridge you over into something else, okay? Some of you, if you feel like you're working in a place where they're doing a whole bunch of illegal stuff, it's better to have your freedom and to be free enough to ask someone to assist you than to not be free. And only you can be the judge of that. So about this employment change, what is the outcome of leaving for those who need to leave right now? Divine Mother and Father, thank you so much for your messages. What is the outcome of this employment change for those who need to leave right now? Divine Mother and Father, Most High God, you know what child will be watching this reading. It is for them. Look at that. Another ace, another divine gift from the Most High God. Okay, I feel like you're going to be tempted to not listen to the voice of the Most High God because you're worried about how am I going to make it. But go ahead and start looking for your job now, or looking for another way to make a way right now. For those who need to moonlight, God, what is your advice for them? Meaning for those of you who need to continue to work your job while you make a new way to make money, what is your advice? But for those of you who need to go right now, The divine, you see the star card, great gifts from the Great Spirit. You're going to have to go ahead and go, because I feel like some people need to go now, because it's going to be it's something that's, it's too much. It's too much for your mind. It's too much of your soul. It's like you're selling your soul to do something that you know you're not supposed to be doing, betraying yourself with your very own hands. And betrayal begets betrayal. So for those who need to moonlight, what is your advice for them, Divine Mother and Father? This is your child who is watching. You have the advice. Look, this is a lot of advice that popped out. This popped out over here, so I'm going to take this as more for the employment change. I'm going to tell you here. For the employment change, you've got a page, and a walk away and rest. So some of y'all been going through, look, and the sun card underneath this, rest, and a partnership that is coming. This rest that you get, it changes your vibration so that you are attracting the correct partnership. There again, gifts from the Great Spirit. Okay, because you know who you are. Whoever it is who needs to lead this job right now, you know who you are, because it feels like your heart is broken and you are not getting much rest, because that's the advice, to leave now and rest. And that rest is going to stir the energies in the universe in such a way that you are brought the correct partnership, okay? Because look at this, look at that color coming apart to come together. Something better for you. Whoever you are that needs, and look, the Nine of Pentacles there. Whoever you are that needs to leave, you know who you are, okay? I don't know who you are, but God does. And that's who I'm working with, the Most High. That's who I'm asking for these answers, the Most High God. Now for you, this employment change right here. That Eight of Cups, walking away. It's almost like you're going to have to leave it. Just leave it. It ain't yours to worry about. Just leave it. You've got the Page of Pentacles and the Page of Wands. And those are the gifts that you were given. So learning how to work with these gifts that you've been given, this wand and this pentacle, and look at how happy you're going to be. You're going to find peace. You're going to be dancing. It's going to bring you so much prosperity, because the Sun card is the most optimistic card in the deck. It might feel a little uncomfortable at first, especially with all those fives coming out, but guess what? You have a gift from God. You have a gift from God. And the fact that these came out, the pages came out to clarify these aces, it's no coinky dink, okay? The Page of Pentacles and the Page of Wands, they are like the teenagers of the Zodiac who are learning how to actually wield these energies before they are coming into this Emperor, Empress status. Because look, the Empress came out too. For those of you who are needing to moonlight, okay, there's an idea that the divine has given you. It's a money-making idea. It requires you to do a little bit of work, okay, maybe a lot of bit of work, all right, but there you will have a team as well, okay? What you need to do, though, is almost, I'm getting this hanged man type energy where you're not giving so much of your time, energy, effort, and all these extracurricular work things. Like if somebody is asking who can do this, and it's not something that you have to do, that's not what you need to do. You need to conserve your energy. I'm hearing a pregnant pause. Allow your ideas to come to you, because they are divine gifts, because this is the King of Swords here, the Empress. We have both here, the Emperor and the Empress, which I felt that already when the Emperor came out to clarify the Emperor. Okay, again, that Emperor and Empress is the perfect balance between masculine and feminine, giving and receiving. Okay, these energies are coming in to show you the way, and the way is going to be made by you, okay? Made by you, made by the divine through you, okay? So much justice, so many wrongs righted. Look, the World card under there, the Nine of Pentacles, which this is one of my favorite cards in this deck because it's so beautiful. Okay, and the Four of Swords here as well. So both energies really need to rest. Those of you who need to moonlight, and those of you who need to change your job right away. Rest is being required. Rest is required to be able to hear the voice of the divine. The voice of the divine is Well, it's divine. And in order to receive divine, you have to be of your highest mind. Ooh, I like that. In order to hear the voice of the divine, in order to hear the divine, you have to be of your highest mind. And to be of your highest mind, you have to rest, okay? So follow the leader is underneath here. It's underneath the bottom. And of course, we know who the leader is. The leader is the Most High God. So for those of you that need to change your employment, you're going to have to take a leap of faith. Okay. And it's going to be scary, but God has got you. For those of you who need to moonlight, you need to stop giving so much of yourself to the job that you're at right now so that you can be in a position to receive or hear and know, recognize, so that you'll be in a position to be able to recognize this next action step that divine is wanting you to take. That's a great idea that's coming. Okay, so I hope that this reading has been of assistance to you. If it has, please let me know. And until next time, family, continue to vibrate love as always and vibrate well. Peace.